Diane Lynn Dawn was 29 years old when she was murdered in May of 1988. She failed to show up to work, so a colleague went to her apartment in Santee and discovered Dawn had been stabbed to death.
We were able to come up with a suspect, Warren Robertson, who was born in Arkansas and moved here and spent most of his adult life here, and later on moved back to Indiana where he was killed in a house fire.
San Diego Sheriff's homicide detective Brian Patterson says they determined the killer lived in Dawn's apartment complex at the time of her murder. But how did they crack the case? The answer is investigative genetic genealogy, or IgG. DNA analysts worked with detectives to piece together family history and discover how people were related in order to track down possible suspects by combining DNA samples with family trees.
This process eventually led us to closer relatives and ended with our contacting Robertson's direct descendants, who provided DNA samples and confirmed our initial identification. This assistance proved to be the break we needed to identify the suspect in Diane Dawn's murder.
Sheriff's homicide detectives kept working on Dawn's case as significant advancements in DNA technology came along in 2000, 2010, 2020, and 2022. This is the fifth time the Sheriff's Homicide Unit has used IgG to identify a suspect in a cold case. Jacob Aere, KPBS News.